Joe, we didn't get to hear your question. What was your question to Gregg Popovich?
Well, hi, Dan.
Hi, bud.
Good to see you, as always. My question was not to Gregg Popovich. It was to Damian Lillard. And essentially, I asked him what it was like for him to having watched his colleagues in 14 and 16 blow these teams out, roll through these tournaments, go undefeated, and then now getting into Olympic play and having to experience the other side of it. And Dame actually gave a thoughtful answer. He talked about how this was very different, acknowledging watching those blowouts and all those wins. But then he said, I've also seen Team USA be challenged in the past, maybe not lose 2 in a row. And then, Gregg jumped in and started to address me and the question that was not directed at him. And it goes back to a much calmer, I guess, exchange. Not that was, wild or anything last night, but a much calmer exchange we had after Nigeria, when I was asking about basically American exceptionalism when it comes to basketball after, they had just gone through what was arguably the largest upset in international basketball history. The spread was 29 points, and just asked what this meant to him. But Dame Lillard wasn't available after that Nigeria game. And so, and they didn't practice the next day, so there's no media availability then. So this was our one bite at the apple to ask other players what this is like. And then coach jumped in and started, down that path.
But so you're trying to interject something. What is he having a problem with you trying to interject?
Well, I've been covering this team. I keep saying for 2 summers, right? Because everything, of course, was interrupted last year. But he has been saying over and over that, the world's gotten better, which is true. There's more pros on all these teams, which is true. But he's saying, as we heard in the clip, that it is not true, that in the past there were all these blowouts. And it's right there, Dan, in the game notes. In the wonderful game notes written by Team USA PR director Craig Miller, the average margin of victory in the 2016 Olympics was like 29 or 30. And then in the 14 FIBA World Cup, it was like 29, 30, 32, somewhere in there. And then in the 2016 gold medal game, Team USA literally beat Serbia by 30 points. And that's what I was saying. Like he started down that path again, and like, because not everybody's watching every interaction we have, but he was saying something that just isn't altogether accurate. And he was going to use it, I think, to make a point. And so I was just saying, no, that's not true. And I tried to bring up the thing about the average margin of victory, and but I know it didn't get picked up on